Okay. Got a little chill midnight stream. No, I don't want my calculator. Get the fuck out. Okay. Let's make sure that that is actually up. It is. Cool. Okay. Donut has not respawned. It is unfortunate. Yeah, what resources do I need? Also, I genuinely don't know how anybody can look me in the eyes and tell me that this is a male orchid mantis. Green. Green. Males do not have green. They have brown. A mucky brown at that. How is that thing female to y'all? Or sorry, male to y'all? I don't get it. Teach me your methods of understanding. Because I am not understanding them. At all. No, that's not the right thing. Toenails. I could do you. Right, I do need to do that. So toenails we could do. Rainbow chocolate chunks, please. Any at all? None. That sucks, fat booty cheeks. Okay. Pupa's pretty much non-existent. Pine cones, I don't think I missed any. I missed one. It's only one, though. Everchar. We're missing a few there somehow. I don't know. But no, the majority have not respawned. Okay. That's just terrible. What even is that? No. 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 Bosh. Speaking of hot topic debates, Lily Lovebraids versus Huggy Wuggy is a bit of a debate now. A bit of a serious debate at that. Just, I was not expecting people to be so serious about it. But alas, here we are. No. Stop that. Yeah, people actually are quite serious about that. And it's like, it's not a one-sided debate either. There are scenarios where both can win. And both should win. So, it's closer than you think. Most people are of the mind of, you know, Huggy Wuggy destroys, which is just not true. Then you have other people who are like, no, Lily Lovebraids realistically wins, but they do fail to take into account a few different things. I am personally of the mind that Lily Lovebraids would win on average. However, in a cramped space where they have nowhere to go, and, you know, it's really small, thus Lily Lovebraids cannot create distance, I think Huggy Wuggy would take. His superior agility in that scenario would allow him to catch up to her first. Thus, he would have all the advantage of just being able to pick her up and Hulk smash her into a pulp. That being said, in a more open scenario, it'd realistically be Lily who takes, because one stab of her hair into Huggy's chest would be all it takes to down him. Not to mention she can ragdoll 4 to 36 tons. Last time I checked, Huggy weighs less than half a ton. Or sorry, slightly more than half a ton. So, yeah. Lily could just pick him up and give him kissy treatment. Or Pianosaurus treatment. Which ain't good, I'll tell you that much. Just like what's about to happen. Just the exact reason I am going to very quickly grab up my Acid Edge. That's all I need. Just base Acid Edge. How about now? That's all I gotta say to these fighters. How about now? Instamather SL885. That's a wild name. Well, now I gotta repair the mixer modules, which is annoying. You were not infused. Like, dude, what are we on about? Okay, I hear you. Cool. That's mixer module C repaired. We'll see if it needs any further repairs at any point, but for right now, that should be good. Okay. Somebody has more than likely commented back. She's okay. Hold up. I gotta answer something real quick. I believe somebody asked why Violet would be holding back. Okay. Cool, I guess. You know what? That's probably a smarter idea. What even is this? No, not there. No, don't relocate that there. This is always a disaster every time. Give me the acid edge on the hotbar. Boom, bam. Oh my god, that does no damage. You're dead though. Thank god. Somebody basically asked, if Violet is so strong, then why hold back? Right? Not as in, like, you know, in a debating sense, like, oh, well, Violet's weak. No, they acknowledge that Violet is strong, probably strongest in the verse, but, like, you know, if she is, and she, quote-unquote, wanted to kill us, why hasn't she? Why is she holding back? You've heard my theory on it many times. Personally, I believe it is because of the looming threat. Alright. Are you infused? I don't think so. Okay, give me an extra 50% damage, please. %, came in clutch, I can't lie. Get me out of this hellhole. Please and thank you. Yeah, that's only remotely fucked. Drink water. Hug your mother. Eat up. And prepare to die. Oh my god, you have sour? No, you don't. What are we doing all the way over there? Dude. Stop that nonsense. This is the cursed rule. Every single time you do one of these, one of them is always infused. That's just the rule. Cool. We have managed to kill all of them. Cool. now let's go ahead and talk to Tully. No, we are not doing the Java-matic now. This is just preparation to make sure that when I do, when I want to, I can just start it up right here, right now. As in, like, when I need to. Let's go to the storage facility. It's got nice resources we can steal. And raw science, too. Nice. Okay, dude. Give me those. How do I say I have too many of all these resources without saying I have too many of all these resources? These, get rid of them. Get rid of them. I know, it's tragic seeing me do that, but required. Go back to base real quick to deposit all these. Cool. Pretty sure the rest of these can be deposited. Storage is full, so trash the burrs as well. Those go in there. That'll craft us precisely one of those. I don't need crow feathers. I just don't. Mushroom bricks go in here. Pupa can go in here. Fire ant parts. Craft up. Bomb arrow. Alright. Damn, we have 5 peak concurrents. That's kind of crazy. I cannot lie. Pine cones. Deposit them, right? And then what do I have here? 6 gum. Can I make 6 Fuzz on the Rocks without overflowing? No, I cannot. I can make 2 though. So that's the entire Fuzz on the Rocks line done. I could do Waspid Oats for them. No, I can't. Or I could do green machines though, I think. Are green machines doable? Yes, they are. Cool. Great. We'll go ahead and take the rest of the stuff from the facility now. Right. Trash those. Trash these. Trash them. I know this is absolutely horrifying to you guys, I know. But it's what I must do. Because I don't have space for them all. No more pupa? Okay, that's fair. Acorns. I have those maxed out. I thought so, but I just had to be sure. Those get deposited, and now I get to make D-duper jelly. Oh yeah. Terrible. That's goated. I need that. I'd rather keep it. It's terrible, terrible, terrible. Well, that's effectively a full refund there. Goddamn. Oh my... Guys, do you see this? Do you see this? That's actually kind of goated for the fist build. Gas guard and the quickness? And wasp queen damage. I mean, the wasp queen damage is kind of bad, but... I mean, I'll take gas protection and the quickness any day of the week. Holy. Gas guard hauling strength. Get out. Okay, we got misc trinkets. Short for miscellaneous. Okay. So whenever I want, I can do the final defense. That's great. It's very Greg. Right? Greg, of course, being the most iconic cannibal from The Forest, or rather, Sons of the Forest. Y'all probably have zero idea what I'm talking about. That, yeah, that was always going to be a block. I don't know what I was thinking. Bitch. I'm a little too quick for your dumb fiddly ass. I did not realize that was a spot. Spawns in. To be fair, the chest locations do kind of change every New Game Plus, so... I wouldn't have been able to memorize them all even if I wanted to. I was about to say, okay, I guess I'm fighting you, but, like, if you want to be stupid and not see me, I'm not gonna complain. Like, what even was that game? Be honest. Not today, bitch. Holy 6 concurrents. Assuming YouTube is not lying, which, I mean, there's a decent chance it is, but still. Holy. Thank you, guys. I'm a little too creative with my survival strategies. Okay, dude. Okay, Boomer. We got wasps. I did not... Actually, no, I did realize. I just didn't think it would be that big of an issue. They come out this far. Because, yes, they do actually typically come out this far. Forgot how bad it was. How did you not aggro? We swapped out one danger for another. Like, I don't know how much better this one is. Or if it's even better at all. To be fair, I could just use Waspoid, right? The Wasp Queen hat, and do it that way, but that would be boring. Where would the content be, you know? That's not what I did. Are we deadass? 3 explosions to take out a single dandelion. All for the course of 3 pollen. That's diabolical. No thank you, I would rather not get fucked by a wasp. Billy Hog. I presume all the food has respawned then. Nice try. I am a little too good at this game to fumble to you, which is a lie. You are never too skilled at this game to fumble stuff. This is just not true. You will always fumble to things. Even at veteran level. That's one surprising truth I've had to learn. And one I'm glad I've learned. Because it means you can improve. But you're not stagnant. I hate that. You know what? I actually don't hate it. Okay, we got 6 pollen now. That's enough for 2 more Shinobi Sneeze. Alright. We got a cookie sandwich. Not to be confused with an Oreo or an ice cream sandwich. Okay, Boomer. Alright. Also, the Mant scene pack is almost done. I literally just have to, whatchamacallit. I just have to make the thumbnail for it, and it is done. That's all I've got to do. If you didn't know, the trick to dodging dust mites is to be swervy and curvy like I just was. If you swerve and you curve, they have a hard time tracking you, and the dust has a harder time hitting you. You gotta be a lot more swervy and curvy than with any other mite, though, because regular circling just does not work under most circumstances. Cool. That's all that. Maybe I can get more mint. Maybe. Mint is the most commonly used candy, after all. There's none. Well, that's tragic. That's very tragic indeed. Oh. What are you? I was about to say, what is a wolf spider doing here? I get that I hear the widow underneath me, and that's where those footsteps are coming from, but like, I heard a second pair. Or maybe I didn't, I'm just hallucinating. Maybe I've finally gone senile. Would be you. Would be you. Why? What is this meat riding? Ugh. Okay. Okay, I'll miss some here. Toadstools, I mean. Okay. That is a yellow one, I think. No, it's brown. Fuck. That's a yellow one. Or a green one. Fucking yellow one. It was never yellow to begin with. I don't know where any of the other parts went. Fuck. I'm sick and tired of this raw science pinging, so I'm gonna do something about it. That's right. I'm gonna do something about it. All that today, Jesus. Well, that clears up you. Bam, repair those. Meats. You deposit. Cool, we're overflowing on them now. It's great. I'm gonna craft 4 Shinobi Sneeze, unless I can craft 5 with 0 punishment. If I can craft 5 with 0 punishment. That's wild. We are halfway on the last stack. That's a lot that has been done. I think I'm actually gonna deposit. Yeah, maybe I'll deposit on you. Right, I wanted to actually do something about that. No, give me mushroom bricks. Yes, I'm doing the cheese. E. Oh, yes. E. Hope I wasn't keeping you waiting too long. Anywho, how are you doing today? Limtrix. It's gonna take a little bit for me to get used to that name, and it was a bit of an awkward pronunciation. But that's okay. I'm going to destroy this extremely long thing. Long and tall. Should I? I think I should. That's BS. Go on. Okay, dude. I have 3 builds in my world now. That is good to hear. Builds are definitely a fun thing to make. I'm not gonna lie. That's why I wish I had more time to make them. But, alas. The larva is dead. I have drowned her. Imagine fighting boss with your settings. It's like trying to kill a god. Ain't wrong there. Over here, girly. Over here. Oh, beautiful. You're cooked. Now, for the love of God, do not spawn everything I just killed infused for a third time in a row. I'm sick and tired of dealing with those things being infused. Just like I am sick and tired of being tired. I couldn't move. Yeah. Once you start to kill things more and more in this kind of difficulty, for your raw science, I think, yeah, no. Unfortunately, bug loot equals damaged is, a bit of a hard L on that. Which sucks. Yeah, no science. You can get gold cards, but I already have their gold cards. The only 2 gold cards I am missing are the Termite King and Infected Broodmother. Infected Broodmother I have 0 concerns about because I am going to be farming the ever-loving hell out of her next New Game Plus. The Termite King I am a bit more concerned about because the chance of you getting his card is minimal, and the chance of you encountering him is minimal. It's a bit of a disaster. I'm not gonna lie. Nah, I don't think so. Wasp Queen is harder than Infected Broodmother in my opinion. Honestly, W opinion. Based. Now on base WoW, I think if you know of the gas arrow strat, that would be roughly false. But let's be real here. Go into New Game Plus at all, and yeah, it's just not close. At least in my opinion. If you didn't know, gas arrows just completely delete her summons. Because they are guaranteed to die in 3 hits regardless of what you deal, and gas damage ticks every half a second. That's 1 second that you can kill all 3. On WoW mode, however, she summons wasps that are normal wasps. Therefore, they do not go down in exactly 3 hits. But in the normal amount of hits. Which is diabolical. Factor in her parry debuffs and the amount of damage they can do, especially with bleed stacks over time, and yeah, it's a disaster. Especially with her healing factor forcing you to just continue pressuring her. Because if you don't pressure, she undoes all of your damage that you just did. Believe me when I say it, she is by far, in a way, the second hardest creature I've ever had to kill, only being beaten out by the OG New Game 10 Mantis on WoW, which only 2 people in the entire world have beaten. Me being one of them, and C-Dinky being the other. Just consistently parry the Infected Broodmother. It's just the normal one, but the Wasp Queen is stun and pray, yeah. Wow. Honestly, I feel like you're lucky even if you get stun because of her high stun threshold. Not wrong, it's no Infected Broodmother, but at least with that, like, ironically enough, the best tip for the Infected Broodmother is to just not parry. Which sounds counterintuitive. A boss that relies on parrying? Don't parry? That sounds stupid until you realize a shield just blocks everything much better. Infected Broodmother, I'm gonna be honest, has never increased in difficulty. It is, for the most part, a skill-based boss, which is what I like about her. But, Wasp Queen is just dumb luck. And the New Game 10 Mantis is even more dumb luck. Most weapons are two-handed, yeah. I use a Scimitar just for slowing her down. Though phases 1 and 2, you should be able to parry with 0 effort. Phase 1 undeniably being the harder of the two, which I never understood. Like, why is Phase 1 significantly harder than Phase 2? To a point where it's not close. Because Phase 2, all it is every couple of seconds when she attacks, just hold out a shield. Like, quick swap. Okay, that's not what I want. But, like, just quick swap and just block. That's all you need to do for Phase 2. Does not matter if she goes in the puddle. It does not matter if she hits you, because it's almost never going to kill. You have to get hit multiple times, and the only way to let that happen is to slip up multiple times. It just does not kill you in Phase 2. Phase 1, there's only one lethal attack, and that's the 5-hit combo, because it can catch you off guard. But other than that, it's also relatively light work. And then you get to Phase 3, which is a disaster. I don't think I need to explain why. In my humble opinion, the fight does not start until you get into Phase 3. Because the rest is just a warm-up. Still relatively easy if you know what you're doing, though. Oh, suck your toes, man. Phase 3 seems like Phase 1 and 2, but faster. Can't see it all. Yeah, that's what I like about the fight. It is really well designed. Because what it is, Phase 1 is all offense. Phase 2 is all defense. But what it secretly does is Phase 1 is just a sped up version of normal Spider, okay? Which is to prepare you for Phase 3's speed. Phase 2 is the main amount of her attacks in Phase 3, but slowed. And also takes a lot longer, which is to prepare you for the length and the new attacks that she does. From there, if you actually adapt fast enough, Phase 3 is winnable every time first attempt if you actually paid attention to Phases 1 and 2. Now, that's a bit much to ask considering, like, one person that I know of, which is myself, has actually managed to kill her on the first attempt. But I just think that's a really neat way to design a boss. Make it winnable every time, and have the first two phases, like, actually be important. I might fight her again, is what I imagine that says, and honestly, yeah, that wouldn't be a bad choice. You do get quite a lot of resources from her, more specifically in the science department. Oh, maybe. That just did not hit me. Yep. Yeah. That would have if I didn't move. I just want the gold card. What New Game Plus are you on? Because the chance for a gold card increases with each New Game Plus, pretty much being guaranteed by New Game Plus 5. That's for 1% gold cards, by the way. For, what is it, 5%? Like her? It's like, if it's not actually guaranteed, Gold card's pretty common, yeah. You should be getting it almost, if not literally every kill. Unless you have some god tier unluckiness like me. For context, I somehow managed to kill 700 roly-polies, sickly-polies specifically, and I did not get the gold card. That was on my original Mascus mode world. I was quite infuriated, to say the least. Whoa! Okay, well, I got my fresh bits. That's all I care about. Which is wild. No, thank you. I don't appreciate your tone, ma'am. I really don't. Is that a yellow tuft? No, it isn't. I've been bamboozled. I figured out ash cement isn't as annoying as to get as I thought. Yeah, you just need to dupe it. I'm pretty sure it's more efficient to dupe the actual cement itself than it is any other component. Which is stupid, I think. Typically it's the other way around, but oh well. Don't make the rules. But yeah, it just takes time to get. That's all. Now that time is a lot of time, but that's what you got the super duper for. Right? If I could find an aphid kill, that would be cool. That would be great. That is a widow. Which is not fine and dandy. I did not just hear the orcs from all the way over there. Boom. Yes, we got 3. That's perfect. Oh, we do need to harvest those. Annoying. But necessary. Another good thing about ash cement too, just to follow up on that previous comment, it's really strong. Like, really strong. Mushroom bricks are already quite strong in and of themselves, unless you get an infused creature, then they don't do anything. But ash cement is like, it lasts twice as long, which is just genuinely so good. It's not even funny. Such an upgrade. I love having this farm here, this mussel sprout farm, but boy oh boy is it annoying to maintain. It's great because I get like 35 mussel sprouts every 2 days, but again, annoying because I have to harvest them. every 2 days. And here we go. All planted. Nah, dude, the most annoying resource to get in this game, without a shadow of a doubt, the literal hardest resource to get, are toenails. Not infected venom, not wasp queen heads, toenails. Because at least with those bosses, you can dupe the recipes and fight them as many times as you want. With toenails, nah. You gotta wait 10 days. 10 days for 9 toenails. If that. Because some of them just choose not to respawn. Which is super dumb. We'll do that for now. Temporary placement. Cookies will go there. What was that voice crack? I do need to craft 2 Shinobi Sneeze. Which will go in here. Boom, bam. Green plants. Lily pad wax goes in there. We actually have more than enough. That's cool. Mushrooms. Cool. I do believe we need meats in the form of aphid meat, right? Yeah. Storage is full. Go figure. That's just not what I did. Get those. Cool. Fungal growth. Well, I actually kind of wish I... No, I don't. I didn't. I don't. Because I actually have a secret stash of bandages in my chest. Unfortunately, that is going to cut the stream for today. I have a field trip tomorrow. And by tomorrow, I mean like 4 minutes, as in today. Or more so like 4 minutes. It will be today that I have a field trip. As it is practically 12 o'clock for me. So stream will be later again tomorrow. And I gotta rest up for it. So, I hope you enjoyed. If you liked the stream, like it. If you disliked it, dislike it. And for those of you watching the VODs,